everything else is working. Let's go. Alright, apparently it does not like me doing certain things in conjunction here, so it doesn't. Could you check the video link, make sure it's streaming correctly? Okay, good, thank you. That's all I needed to be sure of. Because unfortunately it's not letting me, I don't know if it's a combination of me using various audio renders, but okay. This will be the last leak because I realized I never did this. Crap. Splash, I forgot to update the splash. But in the future, I will have there will be a document shared inside the journal on in the Roll20, and that will be our intro script, and that's where we'll cover our introductions from. But for everyone who's played with me before, it's the same as what we had on Dawn's Watch. For our new people, basically just say, "Hi, I'm blank, and I'm playing name, class, race." Just to refresh people and let people connect your voice to something, especially because we are not using audio, not using video for, you know, like people don't have webcams or anything like that for what we're set up for. So, all right, I think I got everything. Yep, my physical book's on my lap. Everything's got in order. Speaking of order, I should turn off the turn order. There she goes. Not yet. That's why it was. It depends on how bad your will save is. Alright, yeah, no, 10 is actually a pretty solid will at this level. Okay, so I should be good to go. Alright, is everyone ready to go here? One second here, I gotta quick adjust my lighting in my room because I realize I have a big window shining on my face and none of my extra lighting on, so 1 second here. Okay, lighting has been adjusted. Alright, if you can give me some quiet here, we will go live in just a moment. Hello and welcome to another episode of Tales Across Time and Space, in search of a name. Few orders of business before we get started today. Unfortunately, David Silver had to drop out of the game. So he will not be joining us in the future, so we'll see who can fill the vacancy at that point, but for now we just have a similarly sized group of people. Also, today Trevor will not be able to join us as he has some scheduling conflicts today, so. But, as always, I am your Game Master, Thomas, and now we'll introduce you to the pre-existing players, but this new player will have to wait for to be introduced. You already know him if you follow our streams, though. So,
What?
So
Who is this masked man?
anyways, I'll just introduce you guys for this week. In the future, you'll be expected to do that for yourself, like big kids. Jane will be reprising her role as Nomi Woodcock.
I did make a small edit to my name. If you hadn't known, I think
Yeah,
the tile
I said Nominee. I thought, or did I say Naomi? I misspoke.
I mean, Naomi could work too.
Yeah, but Nominee Nomi Woodcock. We are also joined by Dual Thrones, who will be playing Pale Ribbons, Griffin Cleric, and Nightshine, who will be playing Copper Wiring, our Steelheart Wizard.
That's me.
But yes, so last we left off, that is not my control pad. Last we left off, you guys had successfully put out the fire that had been started by in the town hall of city of Breach Hill? I think it's Breach Hill. I can't remember. It's been 2 weeks. And I played my other games for once, so I actually had been playing.
Hello?
Breach Hill.
I've been playing other games.
Yes, Breach Hill. Okay, yes, you had saved the Breach Hill. You had saved most of the people from the Breach Hill Town Hall fire, though unfortunately some succumbed to both smoke and fire. But as you are basically, if you decide you are officially hired by the town council to go forth to the ruins of Hellknight Hill, investigate the distress signal fire, and also if you can find the arsonist responsible for the fire. His name, Clement, a halfling bookseller's apprentice, who was also seen fleeing to the same area, and taken back alive for justice.
Justice! Alive, you say?
Yep, the council wants him back alive. And unfortunately, unlike some other games, you don't have a mystic amulet of the nightmare to spare the lives of anyone you take down.
Not yet.
I am not doing the same trick twice.
Oh.
Not a mystic amulet ablaze.
That makes all your enemies instantly die
Yes.
when they...
Oh,
Far
okay.
better solution to
I want that
This sounds unfortunate.
Yes, it's like some sort of series of unfortunate events. So, is there any business about town that you wish to attend to before heading out in the morning?
No.
Not majorly. I think that we were all taking our time to make sure everything was... We've had a good night rest at this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so... Also, everyone needs to just assume that they are have been fully healed due to a good night's rest. So,
Woohoo!
Because-
All my HP is back.
you don't exist yet.
Oh, of course he...
Guys, quit talking to the phantom of my imagination. So, alright. The journey to Hellknight Hill is uneventful. Rising from the hilltop atop a looming structure of crumbling stone and still imposing battlements, though verdant nature is reclaiming the site. Plumes of red smoke, which Ambassador Warble believes to be distress signals from the Bumblebrasher goblins, rise from the roof of the keep's central tower. This place could only be the Citadel Alteran, the infamous former home of the Order of the Nail Hellknights, now fallen into ruin. The gate-like doors in the... Oh, sure! Be more clear about this. Like, I thought this was, like, you guys seeing it in the distance, but no. Anyways, I'll keep reading. Yeah, you're getting close to the door. The gate-like doors in the center of the keep hang ajar. Not surprising since no one has maintained the facility in years. Also, though, as you approach the keep, you see a rather large pony, like pony borderline on horse, looking at a map and probably grumbling something about, this is not what I was looking for. Would this pony like to describe and introduce themselves?
Yes, this is Gentle Heart. They are a rather big, muscly, horse-sized pony with a giant two-handed greatsword on their back.
Yeah, so you guys see a befuddled-looking horse standing outside the citadel. Also, before you left, Crossclaws stated this wasn't what he was looking for, and went left to nurse his remaining feathers, and character name escapes me. Ashen Burntail said that they would join you later on, as they had some business to attend to.
Totally not minor things that we're retconning in to make sure the story makes sense, because...
Well, it's not retconning anything.
True. I'm joking.
So as you approach the citadel, you see a giant horse. What do you do? Well, a giant horse, it's like the size of an actual horse, but giant by pony standards.
I am curious, by the way. I'm like looking at him like with wide eyes. I'm like, oh boy, aren't you a big fella?
That's not condescending in the slightest.
Hey, like, you may not be used to ponies. We've established this. She may be a bit condescending at the beginning.
Gentle's going to blink once, blink twice. Well, to me, you are a small little one.
Okay. Yeah. You guys keep role playing. I'll figure out why you guys can't see squat.
Okay, no worries. Sorry. I'm still getting used to you. Intelligent. Are you one of the? By your speaking, you must be one of the fake ponies, like some of the other people I'm with. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't offended you already.
Okay, there. You have sight.
You have not offended me.
I forgot to check sight on all of you guys.
I cannot be offended.
Oh, well, I'm Naomi. Yes, I will actually. I like that idea. I'm going to change my name to Naomi.
Okay.
I mean, so actually, that's a better name than what I had. I'm Naomi. And these are my compatriots. Are you also here to handle the situation?
I am Gentle Heart, and no, I am here because I am lost. God, it's hard to do a melatonin voice.
Well, you do have a map, don't you?
Yes, but I seem to have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Trying to relocate myself.
Well, where are you
Oh,
trying to get to?
The Citadel. I'm looking for mercenary work.
You're would be trying to get to Breach Hill specifically.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
at the
Okay.
Citadel.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was an out of character mistake.
Yeah, no, that's why I just popped in to correct that. Though I do appreciate the fact that you are trying to you didn't realize you were exactly where you wanted to be.
Well, good luck. You happen to already be.
Thank you.
I only heard good luck. Good luck. You happen to, and then you just kind of cut out there, Jane.
Be there, is what I said. You happen to be there. Yeah. How come I'm getting like a mod versus Peaky Pie kind of dynamic continue?
Oh,
mean-
I see the
It is a
problem.
monotone voice. I know. Yeah.
Your map is upside down.
Thank you.
So you say you're looking for mercenary work.
That is correct. I am a mercenary.
So I had guessed from the fact that you were looking for the work of a mercenary. However, I do believe. However, we are up here at the Citadel because we were hired for mercenary work, specifically investigating this Citadel we are standing in front of.
I see. You require assistance.
Well, yes, I'm certain that if you aided us in this and it came to a successful conclusion, you could certainly get your back pay from the town.
He nods and just kind of moves to stand behind you. Might have to move people out of the way. Very well then.
Gentleheart joined the party. Do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do.
Doo-doo-doo.
Wait, anybody got to go to Victory Join Party too?
So yes. All right. You find yourselves in front of the door to the Citadel. What do you do? You are in control. The power is yours.
Oh Lord, please don't remind me of that.
Should we knock?
Perhaps not.
Yes, perhaps we should. And I dare say that the best person to knock would be the one with the greatest impact. If you would, Mr. Gentleheart, was it?
That is right. I will go to the door and with a mighty hoof just... I need to roll a strength or something.
Sure. Why not?
Just to see if he breaks the.
I won't go into a rage for this door, but... Oof. Not a great roll.
Oh no, it's you knocking.
I'm purposely not trying to break it.
Yeah,
There we go.
I know.
You're doing a good job.
So
Didn't break the door's AC, so you did fine.
no, I was just seeing what happened.
How many traps do I set off?
All of them.
And you.
Huzzah. I'm doing my job as a meat shield.
Including the pie to the face trap.
Okay. You hear kind of a ting ting as the thing. Could you, because you've been kind of dealing with the door here, I'm gonna have you roll a perception check here.
Alright. How's a 20?
That does well. While you're waiting for a response, you notice that the rust and dents around the door's hinges, and you realize that if you just shove the door open, you will words. You will make a ton of noise.
Alright. It seems if we just open the door, it will make a lot of noise. Do we want to proceed with stealth?
Is this supposed to be a window? Because I can see through.
Yeah, they're more for viewing out at this point. Like, you can get little glimpses of what's inside, but
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
how. I really don't know how high those are supposed to be, so it's just like, whatever. It's the main source of light in this dungeon, so.
Gentle Heart will just push the door open then.
Okay. So you're just gonna
Okay.
casually push the door open then?
Yep.
Alright.
I asked and no one said no.
Yep.
Alright, 1 second here, I gotta maneuver the... Nope, just... Door, why do you not obey me? There. Fine. The door just falls over.
Oh, this looks like an unfortunate sight.
Yeah, and you see some hissing, giant rat-like creatures, but they're not rats necessarily. But
Can I do a
The other
knowledge
thing-
nature to see if I can tell what they are?
not yet, because the other thing that appears is the turn order.
Not the dreaded turn order.
Uh-huh.
Okay, get it.
All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, everyone did their initiative correctly. Everyone gets a gold star.
Hooray!
Also,
We did
because
it!
this is relevant to people's interests here, everyone has 1 hero point right now.
Okay.
Oh.
Neat.
I really wish I do not need to know how to export things. PDF reader.
And hero points are used for like rerolls or
You can spend 1 point to reroll a d20 roll, or you can spend all your points to stabilize at any point when your dying condition would increase.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, sort descending. Alright, wow. Gentle Heart. You have the drop on these hissing creatures.
All right. Well, I'm just like, I don't really have any real reason to berserk out yet, so I'll just move up to this one right here and use my normal sword to slam down on it.
Okay, see, where's AC? Alright, yeah, hit. Not crit.
Okay. And I have one more action, I believe.
You strike. Yeah, you have 1 more action.
All right. I will whop it again, I guess.
Alright. Yeah, you just cleaved it in half. It just got a flip. Because that is like 11 points of overkill. Yeah, and that, even with the multi-attack penalty, that would have still just that hit perfectly fine. All right, as the one that falls dead in front of you, which one are you? The other one hisses at you and runs up. All right, let me see its actions here. Charges forward and just first it just starts scratching and picking at itself, releasing a cloud of dander, and I need you to make a fort save, Gentle Heart.
Oh no, I don't know how good my fort saves are.
Oh no, it's not like he is.
Can you roll something other than 25?
Apparently not.
He's just a 25 kind of guy.
Oh. Well, you look at that. So,
Oh,
that's all it does. Because the GM
Okay.
did not look at how many actions that cost.
Oh boy.
The other one... Actually, what's their speed? 40 feet. Oh yeah, these things got speed.
I'm just gonna solo this encounter, guys.
Good luck.
Okay.
Well, makes up for the first counter.
So one of them darts into a flank with you,
Ah,
and then starts, then leaps in for a bite. As soon as I figure out where that bite macro is. Its jaws clamp down on you. Does a 17 hit your AC? Or with your AC minus 2? I think they do. Because your AC is 18 and you are flanked, so you are flat-foot.
hello?
Yeah, did you hear what I said?
I did not.
Well, they rolled a 17 versus your AC, but your AC is flat-footed because they flanked you.
Oh, okay.
So,
So my AC normally is 18, so
yep. So
flat-footed,
that definitely hits you. You take 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make another fort save.
All right.
You'll roll low eventually,
Someday.
Oh,
Like
there
them.
we go.
by a thinnest of margins, but you failed. A cloud of dander catches you in the throat. You have come down with some sort of hacking fitting thing. You are sickened 1. And
Alright.
you need to make a fort save at the start of your turn, I think. Or at the end of your... I think it's the end of your turn is when you next make the save.
Okay.
But yeah, you're sickened 1 for 1 round.
And what does Sicken do for...
Sickened, I believe, is a -1 to everything.
Oof.
Though you can take an action to retch and try to reduce the condition.
Oh, so you're telling me he has to use an action to vomit to get rid of it.
Well, in this case, it's
Yeah.
more of like coughing and hacking.
Clear your throat a little.
Yep, basically. So, sorry. Just finding a good sick icon. Doesn't help that you are so far over to the side that I can't actually see half the icons. Yeah. Early dungeon stuff.
Let's see.
Biohazard.
Sick. Yeah, sure.
We'll use the biohazard with a 1 on it because you are sick 1. And it's for its last action, it's going to try to bite you again at a -5.
Alright.
Does a 21 hit your AC? Yes, it does.
Yes.
You take 9 piercing damage, and I think you need to make another fort save because it compounds.
All right.
Okay.
Wow, how high of an attack does these things have? That a -5 gets you to a 20-something.
Mind you, they rolled a natural 17 on that.
There's such thing as a natural 17 now?
No, they rolled a 17. Like 17 without modifiers. All right, yeah, it doesn't get worse for you.
Yeah.
Aw, poor Dustin. He keeps getting all...
You said you would solo this.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I think it's going to be at the end of your turn is when you roll for Sage to see if you progress or stave it off.
All right.
So, and though, mind you, staving it off does not make you free of the sick condition.
Mm-hmm.
It just means your condition doesn't get worse. All right. Know me.
All right, first of all, I would like to see if I can recognize these creatures. Could I use knowledge of creatures of the plane? Okay, the location, not the different dimensions. Or would I have to use a nature check? I mean, I actually have better nature, so
yeah, I'm going to say this is definitely going to be roll a nature check. Okay. You recognize these as goblin dogs. Despite being called goblin dogs, they are in fact more like giant rats.
Oh. Oh, so these are goblin dogs. I thought they would be, bigger?
Well, they're big enough for you or a goblin to ride on.
I can ride these? I'm not thinking the situation.
If you could deal with the very... that's the other thing I tell you. They have a very irritating dander. That unless the only things that are unaffected by it are goblins and other goblin dogs.
Got it. I need to learn shape-shifting abilities so I can become a goblin to ride.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, basically the dander causes a condition called known as goblin pox.
Which is what poor Dustin is starting to suffer.
Yeah. So you can. So yeah. So that's your first action to recall knowledge.
All right. Then I see the one. Which was the one who got the first bite on Dustin?
The only one that bit.
me.
The only one, which was that one down there.
All right. Then I'm gonna hit that one with daze.
All right.
I still need to set up that macro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
But here's my. I'm pretty sure that's probably gonna be it.
Well, I don't know if daze. I think it's a save.
I can roll days if you want.
No, saving throw. It makes a save. You don't roll anything.
Oh, I did set up daze. Never.
Yeah. Well, what I'm trying to tell you, it's not an attack roll. The goblin dog has to make a will save.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you roll and then tell me if I need to hit.
Okay. Let me see what your spell save. Do you see it? It crit fail.
Oh.
Nice.
I guess on a critical, that's pretty damaging.
So, what's your you're a bard, right?
Yep. And I got a total class. I have a whopping 4 modifier on my charisma.
So it takes 8 mental damage because you crit, and it's stunned. So it loses an action next round.
Excellent. And that's all my actions.
Zoom in. Yeah, because one action to identify it. I'm just gonna put this little panicky guy.
Reaction does the identifying. Can I kind of tell them to be careful of their bites are poisonous. Try not to get bitten by.
It's well, I mean, yeah, their bite carries it, but it's just the touching the thing gets you risk getting the dander.
Try not to touch it.
Fun fact: the last time
Not very fun.
as a player, I was a monk when dealing with these last time, so I kept punching them. So yeah, mind you, my fort saves were on fire because I was a tanky monk.
But if you were a squishier monk, you might have nearly killed yourself.
All right, right. Copper wiring. You hear Naomi shout out that these are goblin dogs and not to touch them because you could get sick.
I see. So I should slash them.
That's fine.
That's
You
fine.
should. You can totally still attack them. I'm just warning you.
Since
Yeah, I mean, Gentleheart just walked in and just cut one in half. So it's apparently using a weapon is fine.
I gonna use one action to move here, and then I'm gonna try to slash it.
All right, it uses its reaction to do nothing.
Oh, nice.
No, you roll your attack.
Oh,
Wait, it uses its reaction to do nothing.
I don't think that hits.
I don't think that does either.
Okay, let me double check just one thing.
Well, he is flanking with Gentleheart.
He's not flanking though.
No. If he had like Rogue's gang up feat or something, he would count as flanking. But
oh, I see. So that's how it works in Pathfinder.
Yeah, you have to be on opposite sides of the person to get a flank.
Okay.
Now, what is Copperheart, by the way?
He is a Steelheart wizard.
Yeah, with a sword. And also I'm gonna cast shields because it's just
no.
verbal.
All right, you raise your shield, so you are shielded for right now.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, there's a little shield icon. Yay.
Nice.
Just so I can try to remember these things. Actually, what I should do is do shield with your AC bonus in it, so I don't forget that. Pale ribbons. You saw the wizard walk in and try to duel with it, but doesn't seem to quite. It seems to be still working out the kinks on using the rather large sword. What do you do? Dulthron?
Oh, apparently
Hello?
on the critical.
Hello? What?
It's your turn.
Yeah, I know. I was
Okay.
asking, can I tell if this would allow me to reach that?
Yeah.
Or is it, okay.
Also, I want to clarify, Thomas. I was looking at days. Apparently, since it critically failed, it's stunned.
Yep, I already put that stunned icon on it.
Excellent. Just making sure.
Which, speaking of which, I probably should put stunned 1, not just stunned. Because stunned makes you lose a number of actions.
Oh, cool. So I go to this, and let's see what button do I push that attacks with the spear? I'm guessing I just click the short spear or the attack.
I don't know. I haven't used the sheets as a player, so NPCs are set up differently.
Okay, well, I'll see if this trigger lets me do the attack.
It looks like it did. You miss.
Yay. Okay. I'm not sure how. I know that this allows me to make another attempt at attack, but I don't know how to adjust it.
I've been just adjusting it manually. It's -5 unless you let me know if you guys use an agile weapon, by the way, because that is an important thing for me to know when adjusting for your multi attacks.
Okay, well, might as well make another attempt.
Oh snap! Click your damage roll because you just crit.
Yay.
All right, well, we use the critical damage there, and you do 16 damage, and you just impale this goblin dog, and it just falls down, slumping over dead.
Poor pupper.
Gentle Heart, you have a lungful of the sick.
Yes, and being as hurt as I am, I think this is a good call to use rage.
Rage.
Would like to raid?
Yes. And I am going to attack the one in front of me.
All right.
I would like to attack again.
All right, that one still misses.
Okay.
Aw.
Guys, -5 penalty on that. I don't believe you get a flat check for 6 at the end of your turn, so I just give me your fort save.
All right.
What? Wasn't there an action he could have he could still take? Oh, I guess he can't to try to get rid of it.
Yeah, he could take. He is no longer afflicted with the goblin pox. However, he is still sickened because he hasn't retched yet. Also, he cannot drink a potion while sickened.
I see.
All right. The goblin dog.
I would say one of its friends split in half, and the other one run through.
Yep, and it just like hisses and hisses at the giant pony barbarian, and then just lunges for his throat. Bite. Bite. Alright, he lands a hit. You take 9 piercing damage, and you need to give me a fort save.
Well, I am down, so...
Holy crap!
Alrighty, wow!
Didn't you get temp HP from raging?
Trying to see. It doesn't say I get
It
10
says-
HP.
Yeah, no, it says right in
Oh
there.
yeah,
you gain
temp
10.
HP is equal to your level plus your constitution. So yeah, okay, I'm still up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow. I did not expect these goblin dogs to like tear through you guys.
Well, they haven't yet. Just gentle.
Yeah, fair point. Gentle is right now face tanking for you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me that. Go ahead and give me. Or did you already give me? No, give me your fort save. Well, you got the goblin pox again. Thankfully, you're already sickened one, so nothing worse happens. You're just gonna need to make your save at the end of your turn.
All right.
And but the after it has latched onto your throat and it continues to try to nom through your thing. All right. What is this? Gotta do some mental math here. So that's 17.
But unfortunately, I don't have. Does anyone else have-
Unfortunately for you, Gentle Heart, your AC is -1 due to rage, and -1 due to sickened.
Yep.
And somebody asked if somebody had something.
Anybody have healing magic? I'm curious. Because then
Well,
this guy goes out.
We have a cleric, so
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right. We do have a cleric. All right, good.
and
yeah.
you take 6 piercing damage.
All right, now I'm down.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Death rolls.
And the rat just kind of scurries into the corner and then hisses out at you.
I'll fuck you too.
Does the axe mean he's dead? He died instantly?
It's just easier to mark as being unconscious. Like, he's downed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Naomi, you witnessed the large barbarian go down to a goblin dog. What do you do?
That's a little embarrassing. Like, no offense.
I was finding the three of these things while you guys
apparently
are out
our
there.
one fighter type, true fighter type, is down. I'm at in here next to him. So I only see like the one rat in the corner, right?
Yep. So, also, I should
All right.
mark you as dying 1.
Since I do not have healing magic,
Wait, no, why did it show 2? You're dying 1. There, thank you.
I am also gonna daze that little ratting. Well, I mean, it's kind of hissing in the corner. I don't know if it's going to come after us. Can I? I don't know the rules on preparing an action. If
It takes 2 actions to ready 1 action, and you have to use your reaction to trigger it.
okay, well, I only used a single action, but problem is a lot of my good stuff that's offensive requires multiple actions. So
Yep. Are you proficient in the medicine skill?
I believe I am. Let me know. Yes, I actually.
Well, you can use that to try to stabilize Gentle Heart.
I will do that just to help out our cleric a little bit here.
So that means at least it
I
removes
will
it.
use my medicine check to lean down and inspect to help him stabilize.
All right, so go ahead and roll your medicine. Okay. Let's see. First aid. Because I gotta figure. All right, so stabilize. DC is 5 plus. It's 5 plus 15 plus dying value, so it's dying 1, so 16 was your DC, so you succeed.
Huzzah!
He is no longer bleeding out.
Huzzah.
And then, to inspire my companions, I think it's time for.
He is, instead of being dying 1, he is now wounded 1.
Can I use the second one, or is that just something I can only do once around?
Second one, what?
Another medicine check to heal him?
Unless you have the battle medicine feat, healing is something you do out of combat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But at least he's not dying, he's just wounded.
Yep.
Okie dokie then. Well, obviously then, I need to inspire my allies with a song!
Oh no.
Inspire courage.
It doesn't have to be a song, I'm just going to point out.
Hey, I am a Disney princess. It has to be a song. Well, 90% of the time. Unless like there's a situation where like we're trying to be quiet.
But yeah.
You expect me not to burst out of the musical?
Well, to be fair, it does have to be auditory. It just doesn't have to be a song. All right. Copper wiring. There is an unconscious giant pony barbarian on the floor and a hissing goblin dog in the corner. What do you do?
I look at the hissing dog and cast a spell.
All right.
Ray of Frost.
All right. That is a spell attack. So,
Oh.
Oh, and by the way,
Check
so the
it,
first
check
line
it.
for my song, I will post it in chat, but it's, man, that rat was really mean, bit our pony in the spleen.
you are
I
a
should
treasure
have.
to this group.
Just glad I
Is it
am
a
on
saving
top.
throw? Oh wait, it's not.
No, you have to make a spell attack roll. So,
Yeah. I should gonna roll 1d20 at 7 because it should be had to be checked. 1d20 plus 7. Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
That does not hit.
This
Yeah.
rat dog turns out to be our big bad boss.
And
Final battle.
and I gonna raise shields with my third action. And so end my turn.
All right. Pale ribbons. You see an unconscious pony barbarian and an unscathed hissing rat dog in the corner.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to reach the rat dog. So what I do is, I move up to the gentle heart and use a double action heal.
Okay. Just going to point out something for here because the double action is also ranged, so you don't have to be adjacent to him to use the double action.
Well, yes, I am fully aware of that. I just didn't see any means of doing something more useful with that action than moving up to him.
All right. I just want to make sure you didn't have another position you wanted to be in. So.
Yeah, I'm perfect. I'm happy where I am.
Okay.
Anyway, I double action heal, which is
1d8 plus 8.
Yes, I am aware of that. I don't know if clicking the button will reflect that. So I just hit it, and if it I think you add 8 to the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can just do that.
So yeah, because it is still rolling a d8. So yeah. All right. So yeah, you heal 14 hit
Would
points.
I start at 0 or
You start at 0.
-2
There's no negative in PF2.
All right.
So now Gentleheart has 14 more hit points than he did until a moment ago.
I no longer have Giant Axe on myself. Am I still wounded?
Yes, wounded does not go away until.
Okay,
Yep.
and what does that do to me?
Basically, next time you go down, your dying condition adds to your dying level.
All right. No, I don't think there's anything preventing me from raging again.
Yeah, I don't think there would be, because it's after you stop raging and you can't rage again for 1 minute.
So
Yep. So.
I'll just move up here, swing my sword.
Swing your sword, sword, sword.
These dice. All right, I will try again. God damn these dice!
The hissing rat hisses. And it goes for your throat again, because it figured, well, it worked before. This time, though, it does not hit you.
Oh.
Don't you aw it?
And it just shakes it. Like you dodge it. You dodge to the side. You know its tricks, and instead, so it kind of stumbles on the ground. So instead, it kind of lunges from the ground position to your ankles. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
You take 9 piercing damage. Because wow, when this thing always rolls max damage when it actually successfully hits you.
Yeah, I know. That's bullshit.
What is this monster rat?
Hey,
Obviously, this is the final boss of this campaign.
And it's actually, you know what? It's going to go for a Hail Mary. It's on your ankle, and it is just trying to gnaw at it. It does not hit.
Okay, good. I was like, God, this thing again.
Well, it was a 6. So yeah, Naomi, you, actually, wait 1 second here. I forgot to. Nope, you still missed even with even with Inspire Courage. I just remembered that.
Obviously, I need to keep inspiring my party with the next part of my awesome jam.
All right.
I forget.
Oh no!
I'm not. I want to have a question here. I'm not sure exactly the rule of Inspire Courage. Is it like a concentration, or
You just have to. Basically, it lasts when you use it. It lasts for 1 round, and you can keep using it every round to keep it
all right?
going.
So then I will keep it up. But the next line is kept by goblins, disease like bog. It's a mean old goblin.
You're
And I will blast it.
Oh my goodness!
And I will blast it with a blast of days as well.
Okay. It gets to make a will save. What's your it fails to save, so it takes no, I don't want Copper Wiring's character.
Oh,
It takes 4 damage. Congratulations, you have first blood, and by blood you have headaches.
Aw.
Alright, so 1 second here. Let me quick check something. You can stat bonus attack, damage rolls, and saves. Okay, yeah, it's not a damage roll, so. You know what? No, I'm gonna say your Inspire Courage. It basically, just because it's a fixed damage, it adds dice later, so it is still considered a damage roll, even though you're not rolling anything. So your Inspire Courage actually boosts your days. So Copper Wiring. You see the barbarian, and much of the blood that was just put back in him is now out again.
Well, I have to try Ray of Frost again. Ray of Frost.
All right. He has light cover because you have a barbarian in the way. So his AC
How
is
dare
plus
you,
1.
Barbarian? Do I hit? I don't think I was
Nope.
hitting you.
Nope.
Yeah.
You do not hit.
I'm gonna move here. And then it's my turn.
All right. Pale Ribbons. Most of your hard work has just been undone in one fell swoop of that rat.
Alright then. So I will move here. And actually, I don't even need. I can do this from here, I think. Let's see spells, and I will put a forbidding ward on the pone.
Okay. So
let's see. And the target enemy will of course be the dog.
Okay.
Now, what does Forbidden Ward do?
Plus 1 in your AC against attacks from that specific creature.
Okay.
And also savings throws.
Oh yeah, I think I should have made a saving throw last time.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, you did kind of die in between there, so yeah. Go ahead and give me a saving throw against the goblin pox that you were afflicted with again. Oh.
No.
Well, you're not gonna like this.
Oh god.
You are both sick 1 and slowed 1.
Okay.
Oh boy, we're gonna need to take a break after this fight. Apparently, to heal.
Because you crit failed, and that means you skip to stage 2.
Ooh.
All right.
Because I'm going to rule that dying kind of ended the affliction, or going down ended the affliction for the first time.
So slowed 1 is I just.
You get 2 actions a turn right now.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna use both of them to fucking kill this dog.
Language.
We are on stream.
Oh, hey, guess what?
You hit it!
No, you missed.
What?
No, I'm messing with you.
Okay, I was like,
Obviously, this rat has had a hidden armor of pure adamantium.
Don't you know every time it does max damage to you, its AC goes up by 1?
yeah, at this point, I would believe it. Is it dead yet?
No,
Oh
it's
yeah, at
not.
that point, I would be tempted to the polar side with this rat and just convince
Nope.
him, "Hey, just join us and
All right, and give me a fortitude save.
All right. Let's see how worse my day can get. Yep.
You succeed. So you are
Yeah.
just sick 1 right now. So let me check one thing quick here.
Is there like a quick and easy way to add on ad hoc bonuses like that protective ward, or do you just have to kind of mentally add it when
I'm personally
the
just
result?
mentally adding everything, but I
Okay.
believe you can tell under the options, you can have it prompt you for bonuses or penalties. So for the GM, I am personally doing that, but hey, Dustin, it's your favorite friend.
Yes.
it's your boy!
In comes 9 damage.
Ugh. It bites you. It crit fails.
Look,
Oh,
It bites itself.
No, it just doesn't. Most of the time when you crit fail an attack, nothing happens unless you have a reaction. But I believe a 20 does hit you.
yeah.
You take 6 damage this time, not 9.
No, I'm
Hey!
only at minus 1.
holy freaking hell! Just
This is
3 of these basic enemies.
To be fair, all of their collective damage is on one target.
True.
Not again.
We might need to take a little bit of a break here before we go any further in this.
So, yeah. Remember your HP stops at 0, so you're not -1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
And the rat's tired of being cornered by this barbarian who just does not quit. Scampers.
skimper.
Now me.
All right, I gotta finish up my song here. First of all, rat dog, a radio mean old goblin dog. And then I will also blast it with Dave.
Well, on the bright side, you are probably targeting its weakest defense that you can regularly hit here.
Yeah, because rats
It saves versus it. So what is the effect on a success?
on the 6.
Is it a basic?
No. It still takes the damage. It just, I think maybe it just says
No, it's a
cause the target
basic. It
when-
takes half damage.
Okay, it takes that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
For future reference, when something says you make a basic saving throw, that means if you crit fail, you take double damage. If you fail, you take the full damage. If you successfully save, you take half damage. And if you critically succeed, you take no damage.
Okay. Just
All right.
I really
All right. So we are looking at copper wiring. The
Okay.
rat dog has struck down the horse again, and is now seemingly scampering away. What do you do?
I shake my oopsies, and then I'm gonna try to attack it.
Okay.
Okay. I will actually try to. Yeah, I'm gonna move here and try to hit it with my big sword.
All right.
See how it goes. Sword. Nah.
Nope. How? Oh wow. Yeah, right. Because you don't get your full. You can't get the proficiency until second level that you need.
Yeah. I'm gonna raise shield for my third action, and that's my turn.
Okay. Pale ribbons. Your forbidding ward didn't do much.
Nope, it didn't. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cantrip stabilize on the big horse.
All right. So the big horse is now no longer dying, but he is at wounded 2. Also,
I think we'll take a short break.
He is.
After
Oh yeah, I imagine you guys are going to be doing a lot of first aid after this whole thing.
Mostly for that poor pony who just is being very battered.
So yes. All right. So anything you want to do with your last action?
Well, get beside the other pone.
All right. Gentle Heart is unconscious. All right. The rat, tired of all this stuff, bites first at the one who swung a sword at it.
That's fair. I'm gonna use my shield
Well,
block.
you don't have to do that until it actually would deal damage to you.
Yeah.
So, but with right now, it actually misses because of your shield bonus.
Oh. That's
Oh
epic.
boy!
And then it bites out at Pale Ribbons. I assume that a 13 does not hit your AC?
Correct.
And then it just continues its scamper.
Oh, it's running?
Yeah.
Should we just let it go, or?
Yeah,
No.
probably.
No.
Oh,
Dustin
I was
is
going to say
off
yeah.
for
I was
blood.
going to say yes. Okay. Next, my big question is, how do reactions work? Because I know how attacks of opportunity work in regular Pathfinder, but I don't know what I don't know about reactions.
Right now, unless you are a fighter, you do not have attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So, fighters are the only ones who get
There
attack
are a few other reactions for what I saw, but
Yeah. Basically, you get one reaction around, and like for example, fighters start off with the attack of opportunity reaction, and you can get other ones through feats. Certain spells might be cast as a reaction, and otherwise that's pretty much how it goes. Or sometimes you might get some from class features. Like some other classes can pick up attack of opportunity later, and a lot of the martial classes get a form of attack of opportunity that just has different nuances to it.
Okay.
For example, the monk version of it that they get at 4th level can't manipulate stuff like spells, but instead it can disrupt movement. So.
Okay.
Anyways, Nomi, the rat dog has run off. What do you do?
Obviously, I gotta round out my re-sing the chorus once again. Rat dog, you better run, you mean rat dog.
All right.
And I will just blast it with the daze, just to see if I can keep it scared away.
Right. Yeah, we can still see it. So it makes a will save. And crit fails and dies.
Yeah!
It slumps over on the ground. You see little pools of blood pouring out of its ears. and its nostril. As combat...
I begin to feel that earplugs might be beneficial to me if your music is really that terrible.
It's not terrible.
You killed him with your
Blasting
music.
it with, I'm actually blasting it with magic. I don't know like what Dave actually. There's never been like a real description for what the hell Dave.
I think he might have been referring to your lyrical work.
Well, that and the fact that his lyrical work just killed something.
Oh, I was inspiring you guys. Then I blast.
You're inspiring death.
How dare you say such things?
So I guess now that combat is over, we start working on healing the meat shield.
Alright, so how are you going to go about doing that?
I don't know if there's an aid another action since Pale Ribbon seems to be more adept. Or do you have any magic left, Pale?
Alright, so I'm going to list a few options that you probably have in this group. Of course, there's the classic heal spell. That you can definitely use that to heal up his hit points. Note though that unless you heal him to full and he rests for 10 minutes, he's going to still keep the wounded condition, which means if he goes down again, he could risk dying.
Okay, yeah, then we can definitely take a long break. Even
and if you, or the other thing is, as a 10-minute activity using the medicine skill, you can treat wounds if you have a healer's kit, which heals hit points based on the current level. I think it's a DC 20, but the big advantage of it is that it also removes the wounded condition.
I believe I had a healer. Let me double check. It wasn't defaultly in my thing, but I imagine with the stuff I had, would you mind if I retroactively had?
Yeah, that's. I think that's reasonable enough if you're trained in the medicine skill. So just
I'll double check the price real quick.
It's 5 gold pieces though, is the trick.
Okay, yeah, that's not that. I don't need. I have plenty of money. I can spend.
Okay. So yeah, just spend 5 gold pieces and you have a healer's kit because you have the skill, and we're within that kind of retcon range.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
for a girl such as myself to have that sort of thing to help out anything she found out.
Mm-hmm. So, is there something like an aid another action?
Yes, there
in
is.
Pathfinder 2? Okay.
You make a. Typically, you're going to make this a roll against the same. Using the same skill that you're trying to help with, unless you give me a good reason to use another skill, and you get you have to roll against a DC 20.
Holy cow! That's a high bar.
Yeah.
For aid another,
but it's a static DC.
Can't hurt to try.
Well, it can. If you crit fail, you have a penalty.
Attempt to aid the guy that has the. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Nope, that's actually a crit fail.
How is that a crit fail?
You rolled 10 below the DC.
I hate this stupid. Okay.
Alright, so because you crit failed, Nomi's going to take a -1 penalty on your medicine check. So please roll the medicine check to treat wounds.
Okay, here's just a normal medicine check. I don't know what my healer's kit would add to it.
It doesn't add anything. It just lets you do these actions.
Okay.
But luckily for you, it is exactly what you need. And so you are you get to heal. You remove the wounded condition, and they take any heals. Got to pull up the treat wounds again.
I wouldn't. I'm curious what's actually in a medicine kit. So on a roleplay side, I can kind of imagine what we're helping.
Needles.
If there
where's
is like
the healing? Oh, success.
I mean,
They heal 2d8.
It would make sense for the character I'm playing. I could totally have like a needle and thread in this healing kit to help sew up any major gashes.
All right. Gentle Heart gains consciousness and heals 9 hit points.
Oh, good. It's just enough in case another rat comes.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm gonna retch up that sickness.
Yep. So I'm just going to say you take enough time to retch. Your fortitude is high enough that you can eventually roll above that thing.
And especially in the 10 minutes we're waiting for your wound to heal.
Yeah.
Well, no. I'm ruling that he doesn't gain consciousness until the treating wounds is done.
Oh, okay, man.
Now, here's a question for you. So that took 10 minutes. You can choose to continue treating him for an additional, increasing it to an hour, if you want to double the amount, to roll 2 extra d8 of healing.
I mean, he is thinking for us, and depending, like, I imagine since they're not involved, is Steelheart gonna be on pseudo watch to make sure we're okay while?
I mean, I can't go alone. That would be stupid.
Also, what's the renew time for a prepared caster to get their spells back? An 8-hour rest?
Yeah,
I
basically
don't
once
know
per
on top
day
of my head.
when you do your daily rest.
Oh, okay.
Like, I would advise we try to move him maybe outside just in case, like, we're ambushed all of a sudden.
Lord.
But for the most part, I think we're fine.
Yeah. So you're gonna just take the 10 minutes to treat wounds, and that's it.
Yeah, up to how. I'll ask him. I'm like, hey, big guy, you need a little extra time.
Rest would be better.
All right then. Pale, Hopper, do you guys mind waiting a little bit longer so we can make sure the big guy here's at full strength?
It's okay.
All right, then we will take the extra time here.
All right. Is there anything else? All right, Pale Ribbons, I'm going to rule that you got kicked off from helping treat wounds after the first 10 minutes or so. So both you and
okay,
Copper Wiring are kind of free to do whatever you want in the intermeeting hour. So,
Stupid freaking mechanic.
a quick refresher here: are you a cloistered or war priest cleric?
Well, War Priest, of course. I don't think I would be able to wield weapons if I was cloistered.
Well, if you're cloistered, you could use your chosen weapon of your deity still. It just wouldn't be you wouldn't get proficiencies as early as a war priest would.
Oh, okay.
So
Also,
Well, yes.
I imagine I'm humming like softly as I'm like tending to Gentle Heart.
So you can look around the room. You can try pressing on without the rest of the group at your own peril.
I actually want to talk with Gentle Heart a little bit.
I think our prodigal member has returned.
Has?
Oh, Trevor,
Hello.
you have arrived.
At least from what I can tell, most of the things that require me to be actively busy elsewhere should mostly be taken care of.
Awesome. So
Good.
Come back to Naomi treating this giant new pony, and the other two are kind of.
Roll
You-
20's
Yeah.
being derpy on me at the moment, but
all right. So is it just showing a black screen?
yeah, but that's not what I was talking about. It's showing a black screen because I'm not on the map yet. and
Okay.
you haven't
Oh,
given
you're just
vision
loading
stuff.
still?
Oh my god.
No, I was making sure my sheet was all prepared and whatnot for the alchemy stuff I had prepared, but it's like
Yeah, alchemy can be a
buffering.
little tricky on that front.
Like when I try to scroll up or down, it buffers a bit and stuff. So but anyway, yes.
So yeah, you walk through you find the Citadel easy enough, and you walk through the open doors in the front of it, and you come across a large pony who is large piles of blood actually on the floor, and a large pony being whose wounds are being tended by a small gnome, as well as you see two other people of your group just kind of milling around the room trying to figure out what to do while the wounds are being tended to.
All right, and I hadn't quite caught it before. Were the guard dogs killed or run off?
Nope, they were all...
There's definitely a few of the dead ones. Like, you probably passed one that was way out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you on the way to the door, you passed one that had blood dribbling out of its ears and nostrils.
Yeah, there's like probably one slit in half.
Okay.
And one with a giant gaping hole in the room.
All right. For the sake of character knowledge, what would I roll to, like, just like as she's walking up, be able to determine, like, okay, yeah, these guard dogs are a lot better than where I came from, or these are like, just that way she has an idea of what sort of resistance, like, basically so she can think, like, were these guys totally wrecked by a couple of scrub dogs, or were these, like, high-tier guard dogs, sort of thing?
Let me look at your character sheet a second here.
Because I'd think society, arguably.
They're goblin dogs, so...
Yeah,
you can roll either.
Yeah, I was raised... My character was raised by goblins. That's why I'm arguing.
I know. I'm just saying, like, if your character was raised by goblins, I think they would know goblin dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna say either society or nature. Your choice.
Society. Oh, wait, let me. There. Okay.
Yeah, no, these are just bog standard goblin dogs. So they can be a bit ferocious if they're cornered.
Okay. So they were
apparently that one was just very fucking cornered.
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows dogs more afraid of bigger ones. Like, with an eye roll, like, duh. Like, they're trained to be more ferocious against, like, bears and stuff. So, yeah, they're going to see Gentle and obviously go after him first, because, oh my gosh, it's big. Why is it big? Go away.
Well, yeah, and in the event that you guys deal with more goblin dogs, I will say Ashen will actually have a +2 circumstance bonus to any saves versus goblin pox.
Oh.
Just because of that specific aspect of your backstory.
Neat.
So.
Well, it also explains part of why she would nearly always have some of her elixirs of life and why it gives a bonus versus diseases and poisons. Like, I know it comes with that basically, but, like,
yeah,
being raised by goblins, at least from, like, a flavor standpoint, it would make sense that that bonus is there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you come across the scene, so what do you do?
Well, she... Once Roll20 stops flipping out, oh my gosh. I think maybe my computer's trying to handle too much. I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, she will just kind of tilt her head a little bit and ask the others, seen any goblins yet? Sorry, it's late.
Oh, speaking of
things were...
I probably should read the box text for the room you're in.
Oh yes, yeah, that's kind of important, especially if several people are just sitting around while I treat this guy.
Yeah, as you kind of take a moment to take stock in the room, and as Ashen first comes into the room, you realize this room has battered, reinforced doors hang ajar at this main entrance to Citadel Altarian, once the headquarters of the Hellknight Order of the Nail. Oh, there is description for the door? Above the doorframe, a tarnished seal depicting a sunburst made of nails stands out in relief in the keep stonework. Under the seal runs worn but clear line of carved text.
Text, you say?
Yes, if anyone tries to read it, just tell me what languages you know.
I ain't gonna try to read it.
Alright, what languages do you know?
Common, Draconic, Goblin, Halfling, Gnomish.
You do not recognize the language inherently.
Okay.
I assume it's not Sylvian.
Nope.
Did he already say goblin?
Yep. No,
Okay.
this looks much older than any goblin's thing. It looks like it was part of the original construction of the building.
My language is so low. I don't recognize.
I meant to ask a question, and I forgot. Because of my I'm supposed to have a total of 3 extra languages, but I figure with my backstory, I wouldn't necessarily have had access to learning 3 other languages.
I think then that
I'm
means
not
you
saying
have
I should...
No,
Could I, have an accelerated learning rate or whatever for the other language I should have later?
Well, what I can say is, just pick your... I will let you pick your... Because of your specific backstory, I'll say you can pick the languages from the Goblin language list.
Okay. Right, let me look at that.
So, because that's languages a Goblin
keep in mind,
would
you
speak.
don't always have to spend your initial language. I think there are rules about learning languages, even if you don't.
It's
Well,
harder
that's
in
basically
second.
what I was...
Yeah, it's harder
saying.
in second edition, just because they changed how with the changes how skills and such work.
True.
Okay.
It's
Common,
up to the
Goblin... Choose from Draconic, Dwarven, Gnoll, Gnomish, Halfling, Orcish, any other languages to which you have access.
Yeah, and so Sylvan would fall under that category, just because you're still a Fey race.
All right. So I would honestly pick between Gnoll and Orcish. Should I just roll a D2 or D100 or whatever for which would have been closer?
Get up and sit on his
Up to you.
back leg.
All right. We'll go high as orc.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay, I found some more text here.
Okay. Orcish tribe was nearby the Goblin tribe.
All right. Yeah, this room is a cluttered amalgamation of a formal, what looks like a receiving parlor, and a ruined husk. Dented, rusted, and otherwise ruined suits of outdated Hellknight armor line the north and south walls. Each display is leaning or entirely tipped over and missing its helmet, gauntlets, boots, or other pieces. Broken furniture scattered across the area as what looked like half-chewed carcasses of several small prey animals. A wide but dirty stretch of black carpet leads up to two large doors, one to the northwest and one to the southwest. Scuffs on the walls indicate where once valuable paintings or framed documents went hung. Prominently displayed on each wall is a seal depicting a sunburst made out of nails, carved in relief and identical to the one above the front door of the area. Towards the ceiling, running the length of each wall, is the same text you see above the door. But this time, you see there is also a line of common below it. And the text says, "Savagery must be quelled in the land, home, and mind."
Okay.
Looking at this, I can. If anyone wants to figure out what language is written, you can give me a religion check.
Ooh. So even if we can't read it, we can
You can figure out what. Yeah, you can figure out what language it's written in at least.
Yeah, I'll let him go first because I'm
religion or society, I think.
gentle heart. But if
Oh,
no one
society.
else-
Society
knows what
will be
it
a little. I will admit the DC will be higher with society.
Still worth it for me.
So, all right, yeah, you recognize this as infernal. which makes sense considering you're in a Hellknight citadel.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone can
What
speak...
was the... Sorry.
No, what were you going to ask?
I need to learn how to listen better to tell when you're actually done talking. I was just going to ask if you could repeat the quote that's on the wall. Savagery needs to be quelled in the hearts and minds.
Close. Savagery must be quelled in the land, home, and mind. At least that's what the text in common says.
Must be quelled in the land. What and what?
Home and mind.
Home and mind. Okay. Alright. That just seems like a really important phrase to know and have written in notes. Sorry.
Yep. And I mean, part of the problem is there's latency delays. So like when I stop talking, it takes a bit or when I start talking, it takes a bit to transmit.
Right.
So. But yeah. So.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to do in this room while you're waiting for the gentle heart to be patched up?
No.
Thank you.
Can we try to tell what sort of metal these suits are made out of? Like, is this like normal steel, or is this like specially crafted that has just fallen so into disrepair that it's not worth anything?
Alright, well, you can see some good pieces here and there, so you think with a bit of time you could, make together a shoddy bit of armor, some shoddy full plate that would look somewhat similar to, Hellknight plate.
Alright, yeah, sure, let's gather some of that up. Why not?
Alright, yeah, you take about 10 minutes just picking up the most choice pieces of the garbage. And yeah, you managed to... I'm going to say you managed to... If you could choose to, you can try to make it a more suited to a quadruped by picking slightly different pieces, like doubling up more on gauntlets or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Why not? She was goblin raised. She's resourceful.
Yeah, no. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to look up what... Yeah, so it is a suit of full plate, so that is a bulk of 5 to carry around.
Inventory. Oh. Well, that is likely going to encumber me, because I do not see what's in my inventory, but my encumbered limit is 6.
Yeah. And if you're an alchemist, you're going to be running up against that limit a lot.
Yeah, so makeshift Hell Knight armor bulk 5.
Yeah, it's shoddy, by the way, which is an actual mechanical term. I'm just trying to find the actual...
Okay, so shoddy Hellknight armor. Okay.
There should be a glossary in the end of the book.
I know, I'm looking there and I'm not seeing it. Like, I swear it's something I have come across before. But it's like... Alright, maybe it's at the beginning of the chapter.
Let me see if we can find it.
Shoddy items. Items of dubious shoddy maker never blah blah blah. Attacks and checks involving a shoddy item takes a -2 item penalty and also any DCs. A shoddy suit of armor, also more. Basically, the armor check penalty increases by 2, and it's more frail.
Okay. I'm hoping encumbrance is somewhere near the weapons and armor. I think I might have already found it.
Yep, bulk. Encumbered, you are a clumsy 1 and take a 10-foot penalty to all your speeds.
Yeah, so clumsy
is basically it's a penalty to all dex base checks. Like throwing bombs.
Well, let me ask this. Considering I'm not wearing it, theoretically, would it be possible to just have it, kind of like just in a bag that's like relatively easy to just chuck off at the beginning of like maybe it takes an action, but like to just quickly shuck it off and then...
Yeah, you could do that, or you could kind of stash it somewhere in this room, in like in a corner somewhere, and come back to get it later. So...
Yeah, actually, she'll take it outside and hide it in a bush.
Alright. Give me a...
Bushes are always a good place to hide things.
Yeah, give me either a survival or a stealth check, I guess, to hide it.
Okay, survival... probably going with stealth. Oof.
Okay. Let's see, where is my little...
Not the greatest. Okay.
I'll just throw this little... Okay, wait, no, settings, advanced. Players can see that.
For the sake of all our viewers at room, we're going to need to get in the habit of saying familiar for you, Jane. Animal companion is something different.
Right, what do you have your animal familiar, or whatever? No, you have a familiar, yeah, so... What is your... Alright, yeah. What is your familiar? Jane?
Jane.
I'm sorry, we're having technical Jane difficulties.
Copper wire and wanted to speak to me, I think.
I changed my mind. I was going to say...
Jane, can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry, I had to go AFK for a second to let my dog out.
Anyways, what were you about to say? Jane?
I was just going to say, in character, if you're not cut off to this, you should go home. But I changed my mind.
Yeah, that would be a good call.
Yeah. To change my mind or to tell you that?
To change your mind.
Yeah, I think he did very well. Those were tough, mean old little dogs. And he was brave enough to take the hits so none of us had to.
Regardless, thank you for your help.
Where's Big Guy?
That little diamond thing represents where the plate is.
Yeah. That's why I had her go outside to look for a... Again. Oh my gosh, roll 20, please.
We're ready to move on.
It's taking literally 10 seconds just to move my character a single time. Or to scroll the map up.
Why is that?
The program is punishing you.
Oh, I know why. I should probably turn off dynamic fog of war. Because that probably is what's causing the slog on you guys.
It's fine for me.
Well, you're not moving your
For
token
me
around.
as well.
Yeah, that immediately fixed it, yeah.
Yeah, it lags a lot on some people. So.
Well, it's probably because I'm still streaming
Mm-hmm.
the commission on the other side, so that's probably it.
All right. So yes. So yeah. So the hour has passed. You have found what there is to find in this room. The gentle heart has most of his internal organs back in place.
How hurt is he still?
Yeah, 2.
Okay. I will save my elixir of life then.
Right.
I can make.
So yeah, there are 2 doors. One to the northwest, one to the southwest, and one to Dennis.
Nah. We came from Dennis, right?
So what do you do?
Presumably go through the doors.
Mm-hmm.
But which one?
No one's gonna stop
I'm
it.
checking super quick to see if I have scent or not. I don't think I do.
You do not
but...
have scent unless you took a feat specifically to gain it.
Okay, then I almost definitely do not, because I've taken stuff to make my fire burn better.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just open this one door since it's in there.
Then I'm gonna look behind you. Take cover.
You find a hallway. The narrow corridor stretches around the octagonal center of the keep and is divided into segments by doors leading through this level of the towers or into interior rooms. Here and there, a few remaining paintings of dour-faced Hellknight still grace the walls between the high, narrow windows that let in limited light. Everything is technically dimly lit in here, but I'm pretty sure everyone has at least low light vision. So I'm not really concerned about it.
Yeah, I have.
So far, it's clear.
All right, I'm gonna.
Wait 1 second here.
Mending you, I probably would have asked you about what do you know?
Oh,
if
that's
you're gonna,
why.
I think you could use a little bit of backup. Would you mind? I'm not as nearly as fast. Mind if maybe once in a while I hop on your back? I can support you without having to worry about getting left behind.
If you wish it, I will not stop you.
Okay. Internal happy noises.
Sorry, just
You get no reaction from Gentle Heart.
Well, excellent. Well, obviously, he just doesn't have an issue with it. So, which way, guys? Should we?
You see, to the north there, you see a small tower. Like it looks like a rounded door, so you could imagine this is like one of the spire, like the base of one of the spires.
I will check this door.
All right, it's a door.
I will open the door.
No, not GM layer, dynamic lighting. The door opens.
I will squeeze through this tiny room.
Yeah, you see like bits of rubble from what looks like some part of the building that collapsed, and there's like holes in the roof letting in daylight into here, so it's still it's still lit even though there's no exterior windows.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this room is so small you don't even have box text.
Oh wow!
No box text. What?
I don't even know what box text is.
Flavor text, basically. The text for the descriptor of.
Oh yeah, this lighting's a little off here.
Where?
Like, is it really that small of a room that he can't even squeeze in it? Or
He is squeezing in it. It's not a big room.
Yeah, I'm a big pony in like this small room.
whoa, big guy. If it's safe in there, you can come on out.
There's another door in there to the north.
I will open that door.
Okay. And you find yourself in another room, which of course means I have to scroll all the way down because they basically decided to do one wing of the thing and one wing and the other. A judge's bench, a witness stand, and counselors' tables are the only remaining indication of this room's previous use as a formal courtroom. Benches have long ago been smashed to fragments and strewn across the gallery, covering the floor of the room in debris. Though several empty doorways to the north, a large, ragged opening in the citadel's walls is visible, along with what appears to be a corpse wearing silvery armor, lying on a muddy lump in the center of the pool of water that is filled with much of the collapsed section.
I will examine the corpse.
Alright, yeah, it's all the way up here.
All the way up.
Oh, here, let me focus everyone's view here, so... Why is that not? I'm sorry about trying to force everyone's view. 1 second here. Sorry, trying to keep the view up with everyone at home, trying to make sure you can see it. So yeah, so it's over. Why am I not pinging?
Are you on a different tool?
Oh no, I know why.
Why?
I was on the lighting layer
Ah.
up here.
That would do it.
Yep, might make a difference.
I did not know that the pinging and that stuff was restricted by layer.
Unfortunately, yes.
I will go up to the body and check what it has.
Alright, well, 1 second here.
Alright.
Alright. So yeah, well, as you approach the... here, I'll put you up. There. As you approach the muddy lump, it rises out of the water and comes with a turn order.
Yeah.
This is why people stop moving their tokens. If Gentle Heart was...
What happened with Gentle Heart?
He found combat.
That's why I was curious why everyone was moving their tokens.
Oh, I was just exploring the room. I wanted to play pretend to be a judge.
So everyone rolled their initiatives.
Perception based?
Yep. Unless I say otherwise, assume perception when I say initiative.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Alright.
Also, I have a minor flavor question, just for the sake of it.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible for me to treat my club frying pan?
I'm okay with that.
Excellent.
It basically mechanically it's a club, but fluff wise you have a war frying pan.
Frying pan of just that.
Alright, so 1, 2, I see 4 initiative rolls and we're waiting on Nomi.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to actually hit my... Sorry.
Okay. Sort descending. Alright. Ashen Burntail, you see these 2 hulking tortoise-like creatures rising from the watery the murky water.
Depths.
One has a corpse, like you see now. It's kind of just like impaled on its shell.
Try not to touch the shell of it.
Now, I do have a question because I can kind of see this going both ways. Because normally I'd say Gentle Heart would be creating cover, but at the same time, since we're smaller than him, does that mean
He's still he's any person, regardless of size, gives you lesser cover, which is just a +1 to AC.
okay? No, I wanted the ruler, not try to move. So those are walls, which means I'd have to move at least twice if I wanted to get on the other side of the wall. Or I could maybe try to go over here and then fire that way-ish. So that sounds like a plan.
Woo!
Now, I suppose I should ask, are those benches or whatever going to cause me to move, like, less, or...
They've been so smashed that it's like minor debris, so I'm not going to... It doesn't call it out as difficult terrain, so...
Okay. Well, then, yeah, if they're not going to call it difficult terrain, then...
Yeah.
Okay. So I will move like that as my first action. As my second action, I will interact with my bomb, and I will throw it. Yeah!
Wait, don't bomb him immediately.
Well, okay, question. You have the bomber field discovery, correct?
The quick but wait, what?
I'm just asking, which alchemical field did you choose? Are you a bomber field? Or did you take
What's
one of the
a
other?
bomber field?
Like, you can be a shuriken, a bomber, or a mutagenist.
I'm a bomber.
Okay, so I just want to make sure. Are you trying to hit? Are you going to splash and hit Gentle Heart and the other one, or are you just going to ignore the splash and just hit the one?
I mean, why would I want not less fire? There's going to be fire.
Okay.
Sorry, Gentle Heart.
just being clear here.
This is why she has elixirs of life.
All right, so it's a one splash.
Cause pain without.
Should be more than that. Should be 2 persistent damage and 1 fire splash damage.
Yeah, I was asking what the splash
Wait,
was.
just 1?
Yeah, splash is actually really weak unless you have stuff to boost it.
Persistent.
Higher quality bombs get bigger splash, and eventually you can replace the splash with your int mod, and then make it int mod plus the increased by your
Right, yeah, no. I was thinking of Fiery Embrace, but that's bonuses to damage for the main and for persistent, not for splash. So that's why I was confused for a second.
Yep.
Okay. Still learning. Okay.
Actually, no. I think, which feat is that called? Or what is based on? I'll look at the Goblin version of it.
It should be the same as Burn It, or whatever that's called. It's like literally word for word, I believe.
Yeah, no, because that is just fire damage, you actually add quarter of the item's level, minimum of 1. So you actually deal 2 fire splash.
Oh. Okay, I'll make sure to add that to the notes. Fire explosions.
So I take 2 damage?
Yeah, you're taking 2 fire damage.
In the let me put it in the effects then, because I had in the notes thinking the notes would show up, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Now the persistent and the splash should be consistent.
Also, it's showing it's adding an ability damage. You do not add any ability damage to a bomb. I mean, I'm going to let you keep your max damage roll of a D8.
No, the +1 is from the feat.
Okay. Okay, that's
I like it's. I didn't know where else to put the additional damage.
okay.
So if there's somewhere that's better, I will.
There
move
should
it
be
to
an
that.
other section on that.
Special. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. There. Okay. That makes okay. Okay. All right. So this one is just a test, just to make sure. So that reads better.
Yeah. Yep. That reads very nicely.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, you do. All right. I just wanted to quick check its defenses here.
No details. So that was one of my 4, so I'm down to 3. Then my final action will be to draw an elixir of life. So that I have it in paw.
Okay, yep.
And that should be my turn.
And you say this is 2 persistent fire damage. So just trying to, because a lot of status effects get thrown around here, so I'm trying not to forget.
No worries.
So what I'm going to do is, 1 second.
Okay.
So I'm just adding this to the initiative orders underneath the grave shell so that it reminds me to do it whenever it's at the end of his turn. Because I am horrible about forgetting those things. Gentle Heart, you have just been lightly singed.
Yes. I think that's a good cause to go into a raid.
Yeah, and the other one, the other one is slightly smoldering.
So I'm going to just take my longsword and not my longsword, my great sword, and just go to town. I'm going to use my hero point to re-roll that because.
Yeah,
yeah. Oof. Come on, hero die. Do it.
Thing legging.
Yeah, nothing has come through on our end.
Hello?
Yeah, nothing has come through, so we're just waiting for you to roll.
I'm trying to roll. Oh, there we go.
Okay, there you are. There's
just using the first one of the set there.
It should have 2 more damage though. It's...
Rage, yeah. All right. That is in fact a hit. Which one were you attacking? Were you attacking the one that was smoldering or not smoldering?
The smoldering one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If you get to my round, see if we can. I'm going to try to mess with the non-smoldering.
Actually, I also have something else I can try to do to the other one. I'm going to try to demoralize it with intimidating glare.
All right, because you took the raging intimidation.
Yeah.
All right. So make a intimidation check against its will DC.
I guess not.
It is not. You have not intimidated it, and it is now It is now temporarily immune to your intimidation.
Okay.
All right. Smolder Clan here is just like not liking this. It just suddenly it thought, oh hey, nice horse. Yum yum, nom nom. And then now it's on fire. It's got stabbed or slashed. I'm not sure which. It's not sure which because it's lost a lot of blood. And it just is going to wail on Gentle Heart.
Yeah.
Does a 24 hit your AC?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I think so.
7 damage there. And to be fair, I will still ask, even with high numbers, is because you have to let me know if that's 10 above your AC and thus crits.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Thankfully, it's not 10 above.
So you took the 7 piercing damage from that?
Yeah.
Alright. And then it follows up with 2 quick swipes of its claw.
Alright.
It's an angry beast.
Does a 15 hit your AC while raging?
No, it does not.
Alright.
Actually, I should have probably taken some of that from my temporary HP.
And I don't think a 13 hits you either.
No.
Alright,
you said I
so...
took 7?
What?
You said I took 7?
Yeah, you had taken 7 piercing damage.
Alright, so I should have 3 back, because I've got my temporary HP.
And it dies.
Okay.
Okay.
It had
Falls
1
over?
hit point.
After being blasted. Okay, we might be able to end combat here if you give me a moment. First, I am probably going to be doing a nature check to try and tell what are these things in the first place. Like, are they not hostile?
Let me
or
check to see if
are
you would
they-
be... if you're trying to recall knowledge on them, I will tell you the skill you need in just a second here. As soon as I figure out where that stupid table is.
Wait a sec. Did you
just
get
curious
off
if
of
they're-
gentle?
I'm curious if they're naturally hostile, and if they're...
Did you get off of gentle, or did you just not move your token with them?
No, I haven't got on him yet.
He got...
Oh, I thought you had gotten on him earlier. I'm sorry.
I just gave her permissions to...
Yeah, I was
get
just
on.
asking permission. Whoa, I just met this horse. I don't want to ride on him just yet.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
If you can roll Arcana or Nature to identify these creatures.
Alright, well,
With
nature's
recall
not better. As I said, the main goal is to know their hostility and if they're considered animals.
I don't think you succeed that one.
Darn it.
Nope.
Foiled again. I have no idea what these are. Well, I'm going to think this is a animal on a roleplay side, and since we are done, I'm going to use my second action to move up as close as I can to the second one. And I would like to try and use my trained animal to see if I can bond with it, to see like, hey, calm down, it's okay. We're not here to fight you.
Alright, 1 second here.
Yeah, I'm doing some roleplay here.
Note this is a downtime action.
Still gonna try. Okay.
No, I mean downtime as in it takes days.
Okay. I can still try to do. I know. I'm going to try. I guess the diplomacy check then, or with it to try.
It might
to,
be a nature check. I'm just pulling up the skills thing here a second.
Yeah. See, I'm going a little unorthodox here.
Skill actions.
See, this thing,
Nature.
it doesn't show outside of attacking something that came up to disturb it. I have no idea. Like actively hostile.
Okay. No, that's. Yeah, unfortunately right now it's hostile, so there's really not much you can do. Let me see what exactly Wild Empathy does, because you don't have that, so I don't want to let you do something that...
Oh, of course. Don't want to give me a bonus I don't.
Yeah, you can't make an impression on animals normally, so I'm, yeah, there's not much you can do in this circumstance because it's already hostile to you. So,
I want to just do a roleplay action then. I don't care if this is a late round. I want to see if I can use diplomacy just to calm this thing down and go, hey, whoa, big guy. We don't want to hurt
roll
you.
nature on that specifically.
All right.
That's kind of where all the handle animal stuff is.
Alright, well that's better. I don't know how useful it's gonna be, but hey, that's not.
Well, we'll see what it does with that.
And that's all my actions, since I moved up to do this as well.
Yep. So, all right. So, just looking at the threats that are coming around here, you just the turtle creature just kind of hunkers down into its shell, and then body slams into Gentleheart. But I don't think a 14 hits.
No.
One thing I hate about the NPC sheets they have in this is that they put the actions at the end of the description for any abilities.
Oh.
So I have to kind of constantly make sure I'm checking there for action counts on these things. You know what? It's going to try to slam into you again. That is a 14 to hit, which I do not think hits again. On the bright side, you're having a better luck with it than you had last time.
The rats.
It's because these things are more my size.
Pale ribbons. You see, you smell turtle soup, and you see one that's in the shell, and it's just kind of Bowsering and spinning and trying to slam into Gentleheart, who's just having none of it.
Okay. Well, let's see. Possibility of helping blocked by is blocked, I think.
Yep. Sorry, I'm blocking the way, but my character is trying to befriend this thing if she can.
You can pass through an ally's space, just,
Okay.
I mean, I am kind of small, so it probably isn't terribly difficult to get past me.
You can also fly.
Oh! Also flying!
Oh, wait, I put that one on the wrong one. You know what, let's just get rid of that one. It's dead.
Oh, well, it may not just be dead, it could just be unconscious.
It burned to death.
Oh.
Okay, well. Oh, the risk. Well, since I have no idea whether this is a risky thing to do or not in this system, I will move to here.
It takes no reaction.
Okay. And once there, I will attempt to stab it.
Alright. Make your attack roll. Yeah, your spear, you stab forward with your spear, but it just kind of glances off its hardened carapace.
Okay.
So that's, you had to move twice to get up there?
Well, yes.
Okay. So your turn is over. Copper.
I wish a practical non-combatant hadn't been in this space. Anyway.
If I try to attack from here, does it have cover?
Let me see what you see here.
I think there is.
Yeah, it will have.
Yeah,
it'll have standard cover +2 to its AC, +2 circumstance bonus to its AC. So.
Still gonna try it.
Yep.
And Ray of Frost. No.
You hit.
I hit it.
So you deal.
Yeah.
1d. Yeah.
1d4 plus
Your spell
4?
mod.
Oh.
Well, you still dealt 5 cold damage to it.
Yay.
Whoa, guys! We don't have to fight this.
Okay.
Yeah, just kill it.
Hart, do you think you could pick And
Alright.
like throw it away.
Ashen, what are you doing? Trevor?
I will. So Gentle is hurt a total of 4 hit points now.
Gentle is down 7. I want to say.
Okay, 7. Okay.
No, 8.
Well, she's gonna move up to him and force feed him an elixir of life. Heals him for 3 hit points.
And he now has a temporary bonus to fortitude saves against disease.
Okay.
And poison. Yep.
So, sorry. There we go. Flask bonus. Flask represents your item bonus. Except for I put it on the monster, not you. Too many large tokens here that are overlapping.
No, doggo.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
The dog is equally passionate about that.
Okay, so move, draw, feed. Yep. Gentle heart. You have just rage drunk.
And I'm gonna rage kill this thing.
Alright.
She actually still had a movement action because she had already had it in pot at the end of her previous turn.
Oh, right,
That's
because you have, I forgot you have Quick Bomber. So. Alright. It bounces, your blade just deflects off its hard shell.
I'll do it more.
Even does the fact that it's being flanked help at all?
It helps, but it still wasn't enough. Alright, so the second one definitely does not hit, and your third one is a 13 because of multi-attack penalties, so that does not hit either.
No, I tried. I'm just like clanging off this thing's shell.
Yes, it's just kind of just smirking at you. You swear. Nomi.
Fucking smirking at me. Well, Naomi is going to still try to be the sweet girl she is, and she's going to try to diplomacy to just tell it to please just go away. I don't want me and my friend to. I will try a second diplomacy check.
Mm-hmm. You mean nature?
Diplomacy nature.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. So you have major check that I allow you to do that as an action. You have 2 more actions left, so what do you want to do?
Attack it.
Why would I attack it? I'm not trying to kill.
But we are.
You guys murdered one in one round. I don't think we need my character to immediately go out of the way.
To be fair, though, you murdered the one in one round that was not able to get into a defensive position yet.
Yeah. For the moment, I think what I'll do is I'm trying to debate. What other 2 action things can I do? I'm trying to do stuff that isn't deliberately trying to kill this thing.
Alright, let me look at your character sheet.
It's ironic. Oh, okay. I got one thing. I think I'll put up a forbidding ward on a Gentle Heart since he's taking hit.
So, who are you forbidding from attacking Gentle Heart?
The turtle.
Okay.
I am going to still play support here. I mean, be a complete good friend.
Yes. I just gotta be 100% here on that, so.
And then for my last action, I'll try to back and get in copper wire way, try and stop him from firing ice at it.
But still moving.
Wasn't that 4 actions though?
No.
Forbidding.
Well, if it was, I don't need to move then. But.
Forbidding ward is a 2-action spell. Yep. So.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm not moving. That's fine. I didn't need to move. I was just kind of
All right. It is still just does not like this big pony Here, it's going to try to attack it.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
So you
My
take
AC,
5.
I believe, is now 19, though. So.
Well, it's actually 18 because you would take a penalty due to rage.
Yeah, but didn't I get like a plus from a potion or something?
No, that's a bonus to fort saves.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Isn't Forbidden Ward? Doesn't Forbidden Ward do a lot of +1s?
The target gains a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throw against the enemy's target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects.
Yeah, that was what he was referring to. I think he was asking if the +1 from Forbidden Ward to his armor class helped.
Yeah, he has an AC of 18 because
Yeah,
it cancels out
I
his
thought I
penalty
had
due
two
to
plus-
rage.
Different +1s. So.
Yeah. So, you take 5 points of piercing damage from that shell strike. I just picture this thing kind of spinning around and doing like the Bowser move, where he just kind of spins around in a shell and attacks you.
Does he have spikes on his back?
Yeah. The attack is literally called Shell Spikes.
Yeah. Okay then.
And it's going to try to strike you again. I don't think an 11 hits you.
No.
And just for variety's sake, it strikes out at pale ribbons. An 11 does not hit you.
No.
Oh,
Pale ribbons. You have been menaced with spikes.
Okay. So, in PF2, what are the mechanics of using a melee touch attack?
Most of the time, it will either tell you to do a spell attack, or there will be no touch attack, and it just makes it saves.
Okay.
Because a spell attack is for you would be a wisdom plus your proficiency with your spells, plus any other bonuses it would have. So
Yes.
So 3 plus your wisdom.
So, all right. So, yes, I do know how to attack with it, but I meant the mechanics of. Do I have to take an action to put away my spear so I can use the spell?
Do you have what are in your 2 hands? Because you have 2 of them.
A shield and a spear.
Okay. That is a good question. Let me look into the spell casting section. Looking up the rules. Looking up the rules. No, it doesn't. Unless the spell has a material component, you don't need to have a hand dedicated to it. So I figure it allows you to elbow someone to deliver a spell.
All right, then I will attempt to hit with my. Then I will attempt to hit with a chill touch.
Need in the nods.
it's getting golden.
I don't know what that means.
Honestly, I don't know what that means either. I don't really know what's going on.
I said need in the nads.
Oh, okay. Knee him in the junk.
Okay.
That's rude.
If it's a touch spell, does it roll it if I click on the spell?
You have to click some things.
No, it doesn't.
If you've set up the spell to be an attack with.
This one's
the
actually a
bonus
saving
and
throw,
damages
so
and such.
you don't have to make an attack roll at all. So it just has to roll.
Oh, Okay, I assume that chill touch is your touch weakens somebody. I assumed you actually had to, touch them.
No.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate name in there.
Well, it's the range of the spell. Basically, most touch effects that would be touch attacks in like Pathfinder Classic are now just save effects.
Okay.
So they ignore. So that way they still have the touch thing of they don't care about your target's armor. So instead, they just deliver their payload through a save instead.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it gets to roll a fort save.
Mm-hmm.
What's your spell save? What's your spell DC?
16.
It crit succeeds.
Good
Okay.
grief.
It rolled a natural 19.
Why do you? I've got just a random question. Why do you call any number that's below a 20 a natural number?
The natural number means the number it rolled on the die,
Yeah.
as opposed to the effective
okay.
number that you rolled total.
So an unnatural 20 is a, 19 plus 1.
I get it. I get it.
Or you'd call it an adjusted 20.
I've just never heard anybody refer to anything below, except rolling for a 20 as a natural 20.
Yeah.
I mean a natural roll.
Yeah, the prevalence is just natural roll means roll before any bonuses. So.
Yeah. So that's his way of telling us it has at least a +7 to its fortitude save.
Okay.
Also the fact that it rolled just really well.
Okay, I'll get the damage counter up.
It doesn't actually take any damage.
Okay.
Because it critically succeeded against a basic fortitude save. On a crit success, a basic fortitude save means you take no damage.
That's why it's a critical success.
I don't understand this stupid game. Okay, whatever.
It's because it lets critical successes and it lets spells have more effects than just you save or you suck. It gives spells more tiers that way for higher level spells. Even if you succeed or critically succeed, the spell isn't completely for nothing, and vice versa. At least for higher tier spells, it helps it not feel like a turn was completely wasted.
But nice thing here, though, for you, is since that was a save spell and not an attack spell, if you choose to attack now, you suffer no multiple attack penalty.
Well, I can't because I cast a spell.
That takes 2 actions. You have a third action.
Oh, okay. Well,
and you didn't need to drop your weapon to do it, so you can.
Okay, I guess I'll do it then.
You're basically a magus.
I don't know what that means, and really don't care.
Magus is a class from PF1.
I know what it means, I don't care.
Alright, you successfully hit. Roll the damage. Alright.
Love for much.
As you strike forward with the spear, it just shifts in a way, and your spear instead of stabbing its meaty bits, seems to blunt itself on a chunk of the shell.
Okay.
You could tell it used a reaction there, so it did something to block your attack there.
Oh.
Whatever. Okay, that's basically it doesn't take any damage.
Yeah. Alright. Copper wiring.
Ray of Frost.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I gonna raise shields and let it go.
okay, Elsa.
Hey, that's
Oh.
my stick.
You don't have real frost, do you?
I can.
Eventually.
No, I can do it like with a few minutes of studying.
Is there a delay turn action or only delay action?
You can take you can either ready or you can delay.
I will delay.
Yeah. So that just means
I'll let...
gentle heart.
Alright. I will stab at the again.
Come on!
Nope.
Did that hit?
Nope.
Ah.
Remember, you're taking a -5 penalty on that.
Ah.
No.
Why won't this thing die?
Well, I'm telling you to just pick it up and throw it. Give it a kick.
All right,
see if you can
Ashton,
send it
do you
off.
want to take your turn now?
No, I'll go after Nomi.
All right, Nomi, what are you doing?
All right. So apparently they want to keep fighting this thing.
Yep.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, you have yet to give us a reason not to try to.
Well, if you notice, we're outside. We could easily just let it go on its own way, especially after seeing its companion fall. But
Oh, it has yet to try. It has yet to try.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of hunkered down in its shell, and it's just trying to outlast you guys right now.
Ha, good luck.
I mean, it's
And
done
I'm
fairly
also
well.
enraged. So.
how long does Forbidding Ward last?
1 round.
Just one round? Okay.
Yeah.
First,
I think. Let
and
me
it's
check.
a 2-action spell, right?
Yep. Let me
All right.
double check that, because I assume it's one... no, it's actually 1 minute. But you have to take an action every turn to keep it going.
Okay, then I will keep up that action and keep it maintained on our big boy.
Alright, first action.
My second action is I would like to... how does the shield spell work?
It's you just cast it and you get a +1 circumstance bonus to your AC, and you can use the shield block reaction with it for the next round. Once you use the shield block, it negates 10 damage, and then it can't be used again for 1 minute or 1 to 10 minutes. I'm not sure which.
Just one thing. It blocks up to its hardness, which it scales with your level. So right now I can block up to 5 damage.
Oh, it's 5 damage? Okay.
Right now it's 5 damage.
Yeah. Some of the numbers I'm still... Yeah, I was thinking... that's why. My other game we're at like 5th level, so our shields block 10. So that's why.
Okay. Just a small thing.
Yep.
Alright. Well then my final attempt at this is I will try one last nature check, and I will do other action basically as they roll at the same time of an inspire courage by trying to rally everyone to stop fighting with a great old chorus. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
All right, so you're making a diplomacy check and using inspire.
Well, nature diplomacy against the thing. Try to get this stop.
So,
but this will also be inspire courage to help people actually.
Yeah, it just you suddenly you see its eyes narrow at you from inside its shell. It didn't like what you said. It doesn't like your music.
Does that mean it has a new target? There's not a way to aid someone's AC, is there?
I don't know on that one, actually. Let me check here. Let me check basic actions. Because, like,
Can you just give me True Strike? That would be nice.
Roll twice and take the better. 2 1s.
That has happened to me.
Yeah.
There was so much sadness. I could not.
Yeah, I don't see anything that would be specifically for AC because it's kind of the reactionary thing. So. I mean, you can set up yourself to aid and give a bonus to someone's attack roll.
Sure, I will do that for gentle.
Right? So, unless you have something, unless you can describe it in a different way, you would have to be within. You have to make an attack roll, and you have to be in reach of a appropriate weapon. Unless you want to describe it as using something else.
No, as far as like I'm not trying to actually use the skill trip, but
yeah, you're
basically she's just trying to limit its options for trying to dodge or evade.
All right, so you have readied.
Box it in.
Yeah, so 1 action to move, 1 action to ready the aid. You have 1 last action.
No, if I'm readying the aid, that takes up both
readying
of my
aid
actions.
is a special case where it only takes 1 action to ready to aid.
Oh, dang.
Because aid has to be used out of turn to work. So you just take an action to say, I am doing this to help them, and then you can use your reaction to actually to roll and give them the bonus.
I've got nothing. I didn't finish any of my macros, and I don't feel like trying to write out one in the middle of combat. So I apologize. That was my bad.
Yep. Do you have a melee weapon?
Consider that my turn.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just. Oh wait, 1 second here. Let me look at your skills. Let's see. You are not trained athletics.
Yeah, that was the first thing I looked at.
You can try to, like, even with a +0 bonus, you can try to intimidate it if you want. Because there's no negatives for a crit failing that.
Alright.
Nope.
Oh, hey, look, I'm even worse at it than Nomi is, apparently. It's because it's a water turtle. I don't know how to intimidate water. Water is intimidating to me.
The turtle just blubs, and just tries to slam into everyone, but I'm gonna say everyone but Ashen is gonna get spiked at. But first, Nomi. Does an 18 hit your AC?
I'm pretty sure that does.
Okay, so you take 6 piercing damage.
Owie!
And continuing clockwise, Gentleheart, you are getting struck at with a... Moving on, Pale Ribbons, you are getting struck with... nothing.
Excellent, I took the hit for the team.
We're very impressed by the turtle. It should make a very excellent soup.
Yes.
Alright, Pale Ribbons, it is your turn.
I'm going to basically repeat the same sequence from last turn.
Okay.
And that is to attempt to use the... Just a sec.
Chill touch.
Use chill touch, and then we'll attack it after that.
Alright, it fails its save this time.
Oh, good.
Cackle, cackle, cackle.
No, which isn't out yet.
What?
I can dream. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Accidentally hit that, but it's add 3 to that.
Alright, it takes 7 necrotic damage. Necrotic. Wrong addition.
Negative. Yeah.
Yeah, negative, necrotic. Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
All yeah, right. But Maris, because we're playing Pathfinder, and they don't want to get sued.
You see it's kind of writhing in pain from your touch. So do you wish to strike it then with your short spear, is what your plan was?
You've tenderized it.
Yep, It's kind of pointless because it can just block. It can just block the hit, but there's no point. There's no reason not to try. Yep.
Nope. You don't roll. It bounces off its spiny shell.
Yep.
Oh, actually, it took 1 more point of damage because Inspire Courage is in effect, and it affects all damage rolls.
Okay.
So spells included. Copper wiring. There is a turtle writhing in necrotic pain.
I guess I shall try Ray of Frost. I don't think I hit.
No, you did not.
No.
You just
Wow, it
cannot.
was
You just the dice are trying to kill you. I think.
Do you have a hero point?
Yeah. I have,
Everyone
but I'm not
does.
going to spend here. Is it one hero point per session?
Basically, if you have 0 hit points at the start of a session, I give you 1. Other than that, you can kind of earn it for bonus stuff.
Okay.
It'll only take several rounds to try to convince.
I'm not gonna spend it here. I'm just gonna raise a shield now.
All right, that's fair.
It's that,
Okay.
and let it
Sorry.
go.
And Master of the Impotent Rage, Gentleheart.
All right. So I got a bonus from Trevor here.
He can take a reaction on one of your attacks to give you a bonus to your
Alright.
strike. So,
Let
you would
me
like,
kill
you-
this thing.
roll.
Yeah.
Give me a d20 plus. What's your stats? D20 plus 3 plus your dex. I'm gonna say you're being finessey here.
Actually, it'd sure help if I could actually hit the right number. 3 plus 2, so 5.
Nope, you don't help. But there was not much helping that. Oh! Whoa!
Ah.
Unfortunately for you, Dustin, because that is an effective 17. You hit, you do not crit.
Okay. Well, at least hitting this thing is like a victory for me, right?
Yes.
Good work.
And mind you, that's
So
no
that's
small.
how it.
So yeah, it tries to absorb your hit, like it had done earlier to Pale Ribbon's spear, but the remaining 8 hit points of damage go through and kill the beast.
I like to think I just kept on trying to break the shell till I eventually did. Like,
Yeah. It actually had Yeah, no, you actually did break the shell at that with that hit when it tried to absorb it, so it actually did break.
Broke the shell.
Yep. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Yep.
It slumps into the mud, and you see the corpse latched onto its shell with its gleaming silvery colored armor.
I just thought.
If anyone else would like to roll either Arcana or Nature to identify these creatures, you are welcome to do so now.
yeah, before I just smash the thing into a bloody pulp.
In your
No. But it looked like it was yummy to eat. Why would you smash it? I want
I'm
soup.
in a rage.
To make soup.
yeah, what?
I just like the line of thought of in a rage to make soup.
Rage soup.
Unfortunately,
Rage
none
soup.
of you really know what it is, except for Copper Wiring is pretty sure that is a sub-Saharan snapping turtle. They're normally in the desert, so it's quite odd to see one swimming in a pond here.
I say that at a party.
Well, it's dead.
So I'm curious, like, when it's like, so how did the turtle attack me? Did it like just snap at me?
It's trying to slam its shell into you with its spikes.
All right. So who's injured by?
Basically you and Gentleheart.
Gentleheart again?
Gentleheart has one job, is to not
Feed
hit.
the tank.
The Gentleheart has two jobs, not hit and take hits.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that seems
that's
to be
why,
my
'cause-
curse today, that I just can't hit things.
Oh, you hit right away. It's just that I think you concentrated all your awesome into that first attack against the.
Yeah.
Other one, yeah. I mean, it was good because then we only got to deal with one of these things at the time.
It's only a normal strike instead of a crit because a critical success increases your step by one. So since it's normally a failure, it turned the failure into a success.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Nat
So
20
I was
does.
trying to do like the mental, but it's a Nat 20. That's a crit. Like I wasn't thinking of it the right way.
Yeah.
Because he has a minus 10 on that because it was his third attack. So it was a 17. Basically, once it pulled into its shell, it was effectively had a raised shield. So it was getting a +2 circumstance bonus to its AC, so it had a 19 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty...
After being flat-footed.
Oh crap, I forgot you were flanking it.
Yeah, like
That
we
one
did
was-
it, like, every
That was a bad on my
tail
part.
was up there.
That is a bad on my part. Because no one said anything about the flank, so it didn't even occur to me because I've played 5
No
games
worries,
for
no
so
worries.
long. I just
One of those things we overlooked. It's cool.
What about the flank?
We
its
forgot.
AC would have been
It
lower.
lowers their AC by 2. Instead of making it something that you add to your to hit, it just lowers the. It becomes like a status effect to the enemy, because some classes have abilities that trigger when the enemy is flat-footed.
Mainly
I'm
sneak.
not sure it really matters too much to me.
That is why I asked at least once. So is that with the flank? And you said yes. So I assumed from thenceforth you were taking into account the flank effect.
Yeah, I think if you were flanking at the time, I can review the footage later to say like, oh yeah, he probably should have okay, you know what? Just because of that thing, and I think there was at least one time that Gentleheart would have been able to hit if I had factored in the flank. No, he wouldn't have because that was a 16. That would have been yes. Gentleheart just got more overkill on the final hit.
Okay.
So,
But that at
were
least
just
helps, his barbarian rage feel satisfied.
yeah, no. He not
So
only
it
he
made
didn't
more
just,
smash.
yeah, he didn't just break the shell; he destroyed it. So
Oh, so are there like scattered shell pieces
yeah,
around?
there's fragments of it everywhere. It kind of exploded in a non-lethal shrapnel sense.
So, no, Naomi is going to go over first and try to treat Gentle.
Okay.
Like, you did a good job holding him off there.
All right. So Naomi's treating Gentleheart. What is everyone else doing in that same 10-minute span?
If someone wants to treat me right back,
You pick out that corpse that I wanted to. The
All
reason why I came over here.
All right. So looking over the corpse, you find, and I'll drop it in the text. A chain shirt, 6 gold, and 9 silver.
Dang, that was one wealthy turtle.
Yeah,
It's the corpse on the turtle.
there was it looks like to be a dead human bandit. Based on the style of clothing. Yeah, it was wearing a chain shirt and it was carrying the money on hand.
If you split that to 5 people, you have 5 people, right?
Yeah.
30.8 silver.
Huh?
So 18 silver, 18 8 copper. If we split 5 ways.
Okay. All right. Does anyone else? Is anyone else searching anything else, or what are we doing?
Well, I'm tending the wounds right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to because basically that's basically an exploration round, as I like to think of it. So everyone else could do something else while you're tending the wounds.
I'm gonna search the room.
All right. Roll. Where are you searching? Are you searching up near the water? Or are you searching the main body of the room?
Right here, I think.
Okay. I'm going to put a stopper on that one because that's gonna be a whole thing, and we'll lead for that next week because we're just trying to wrap up here. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just roll your perception, and I'll treat you as searching the lower room as you make your way over there.
See exactly.
All right. You don't seem to find anything of note.
Oh.
So there we are.
Ashton would have taken this area, I suppose.
Okay, the top area. Roll perception.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, hey, snap.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you need.
Wow.
What? Search the small rooms to the north. What rooms for the south? They're all to the north. There is no one to the south.
Yeah, I assume like the one
I'm going to assume it's the one in the corner here. You just open the door, which I don't know why I even put a door in there. It is literally just an inconsequential room. You managed to find a scroll. You find 2 scrolls.
I can
Weird
try to
paper
identify
things.
it.
Weird papers do not do me much good.
How do I identify scrolls in Pathfinder 2?
You take 10 minutes to do the identify magic item action.
And
he's talking about what Ashton Burntail found, not copper wiring.
Mystery scrolls. Mystery.
Oh, did anyone?
Well, you're gonna have a
want
few
that
minutes here
chainmail?
because I'm tending the wounds of me and our big. So if you have a way to identify magic,
Let me see what spells I have prepared.
So yeah, so
I can't answer that yet, Gentle. I have no clue.
Nomi is going to be like, I don't need it. That's not mine.
Alright, Gentle will just put it in his bag then.
yep.
Because I don't know what I have.
So that is a chain shirt, which is light armor, and it is it's 2 bulk
Alright.
because it's not being worn. It's 1 bulk when worn, but yeah, you are so oversized it would never fit you.
Yeah.
All right. And I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. Do you want to quick roll the medicine check for the healing?
Yeah, I don't know if I need to do 2 separate ones, one for me, or if Pale wants to assist with the healing as well.
Well, we'll just worry about the one on Gentle Heart. We're just doing the 1 round of exploration, so...
Because something else is triggered, so we can't do...
Yeah, so... Alright, you succeed. 2d8.
Well, that was medicine check.
Yep. I know, I'm saying you succeed, and Gentle Heart heals 9 hit points.
How's that?
I was
can
more
now take a-
concerned with my ally getting healed than.
I can now take a rat hit.
And who will?
Alright. Thank you for watching us tonight. And to those who are in our past, present, and future, I bid you all good night.